I'm Drew Guyette, Chief Credit Officer and Senior Partner of TPG Twinbrook. I think the most important developments in the private credit markets, really as we look forward, would have to be around the proliferation of research and coverage. I think in addition to the capital raising and the AUM associated with this asset class, you're also seeing the prevalence of consulting, research, analytical coverage, which allows people to really appreciate the differences in the private credit market. So I think that educational component and informational component, incredibly helpful. The second point I would think about is probably the structuring around the vehicle formation. Private credits now can be accessed through a variety of different vehicles, and those could be your traditional ones of drawdown commingled funds, as well as more perennial structures that exist both at the institutional level and the retail level, so making it easier for GPs to front face their LPs in different ways. So the biggest news stories in the private credit markets over the next 12 months requires a little bit of a crystal ball, but in this moment, I would probably guess that the private credit markets are going to be talking about a number of things, potentially inflation. I think inflation is a topic that may not be avoidable at this moment. There's a lot of uncertainty in the news and the variables associated with inflation, and it has been a consistent theme over the past several years for our asset class. What that translates into, though, for the private credit markets is probably experience in infrastructure. We're in a real credit environment, which means the managers that you've selected have to have the resources on hand to really manage through these uncertain moments in time, ensure that the right course of action is taken by a credit manager. So I think thematically we'll also be talking about what resources these private credit managers have and what kind of experience they can lean into to manage through uncertainty.